Okay, so here we are. Holy moly. Okay, 10 teleports, 4 blinks. Decent potion spread as well. Let's just go into this menu so that you can all see it a little easier. 2 summoning, 3 fear, 5 fog could come in handy for sure. Definitely love those though. And potions, we're just swimming in. We haven't really had to touch potions much. You wouldn't fight inside of the net trap? Seems like a recipe for a bad time. Probably, yes. It's just unfortunate positioning on it here, right by the entrance, hey? But no. I am tempted to go with the alarm trap strat on this one. Specifically on Shay, I think it makes a certain amount of sense. If need be, we can always dodge between stairs even. No time like the present. No? I wasn't close enough to wake anyone, you say? Huh. Well, that's a bit of a shame. Apparently we weren't close enough for it to wake anyone, and so nobody was drawn to the mark. I guess that's... I wouldn't go so far to say fine, but it is what it is. Fortunately, we should still do alright. One of the big selling points we have right here... Oh, the mutation that makes us more silent? Oh, that's interesting. I'm curious if this has enough of an effect, or how much of an effect it has on alarm traps, because it does dampen the noise of my surroundings. So it would do something. Maybe takes it straight down from that extreme stat. That becomes a pretty wildly strong ability, or mutation if that is true. That's wild. But also, now that I'm looking at the screen again, apparently, yeah, our eyeballs do not get transmuted when you go dragon form. So I'm guessing, I mean, do dragons have really tiny eyes? Or when I'm in dragon form, do I just have 2 puny orbs in a giant flesh socket? But that, and of course our spiritual poison that we talked about earlier. And you want you want to be mugged by a mob of orbs of fire, don't we all? Don't we all? Oh, I have to step into this son of a gun, and if this sends me somewhere, that's a problem. When the wake of the mutation halves all noise created with line of sight? Huh. That's a lot. That's a lot more than I expected. Well. Oh, I have to type out yes. That's how bad of an idea this is. I feel drained of magical energy. Yeah, that's bad. Definitely bad. Okay, what I'm going to do here is actually put down a mark there. I do not want to be in sight range of that trap. Also don't want an enemy just accidentally wandering into a teleport trap because they don't see me and they're fools. Huh, okay. So that doesn't get us much. Alarm trap, on the other hand, is there. Again, it's not the end of the world. Apparently, if we trigger this alarm trap, we'll probably just wake up enemies in this lung. And not here. So there is that. Cursed Zot 5. That's the funny thing. This is both cursed and, like, the luckiest Zot 5 I've ever seen. Where are all the baddies at? To be fair, our pharmacist had to deal with a stupid number of orbs of fire, so it would only be fair if you kind of threw me a bone, DCSS, gave me a bit of an out here, but, huh. Just yell twice as loud, 5-ed. That's the ticket. Or roar twice as loud in this situation, I guess. Yeah, do you know what? You can just come to me. Okay. Let's take one step. Nobody's directly by the alarm traps. That's nice. Tinker stained cloak. How about that? Oh, triple killer clown. That's a fun time for everyone. Like I said, fun time for everyone. We have good resistances, but this is never good. Let's chill out for a bit before I just keep running around as a fancy cloud. Cannot cast spells. That's a pain in the rear. So, yeah, thanks for the Hydrate Redemption Rubbery. That's definitely the right call. Just mostly don't do anything. Don't press anything until I've thought through the ramifications of my actions, because we're so dang close. Essentially, though, I would like... Oh, I can still use abilities? Can't cast spells. But the big ones got me in their pocket. So I think that might be one of the solid plays here. That's the other one safe. It is the, yeah, cancellation does get us out of wisp mode at least, and then I can immediately go back to dragon form and feel good about myself. How fast am I moving? Unfortunately, I was not paying attention while I was walking around. I guess, can I see? Blind speed is very slow. So, we're good. We're still good. Slouch is still kicking. Trying to think, if Slouch can, like, kill this killer clown even. And we can kind of go Scorched Earth in terms of piety here. So we can just keep going. You know what I mean? So, with that in mind, don't know how well that physical bit got through. I'll just get to safety though, so that's the tough part. How am I doing that? Riddle me this. I could step into the distortion trap, or dispersal trap rather, and hope that it sends me somewhere down. I don't even care where it sends enemies, I just need to be sent down, which decent odds. I mean, it's a solid 50-50 split with our positioning here, so that's something. I believe Wisp can read, so we still have scrolls. Wait, why is Scroll of Torment in blue? Am I immune to Torment? Huh. Who knew? Learning all sorts of new things today. How about that? Okay. Well, I guess I still kind of have to come to a decision. I'm tempted to see how much damage a Slouch does. Can I take 158 damage in one turn, though? You can hit pretty hard. Oh, wait, no. I probably am electric resistant. Oh my gosh, you fool. They've given me too much power. Okay, I'm gonna do a Slouch and see where it leaves us. Moth of Wrath is dead. Clowns take heavy damage. This probably kills those two. I'm gonna start walking away. Yeah, we're still moving. This is about the same speed we are when we're a dragon as a wisp, which makes sense, I guess, because they're probably just normal speed. And then the rest is Che taking their cut. Yeah, wisps aren't alive, but like this never comes up. I don't know. This could be a big brain strat for the future. Might be onto something here. But yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna keep slouching. And another killer clown. Holy moly. So it really was just a bit of a theme here, hey? If I'm ever gonna use Torment, now's the time. Are these buddies alive though? I'm not sure if they are. Dragon, it would have helped, but I mean, Dragon was never really an issue to begin with. What I am tempted to do now though is read one of our blink scrolls and get placed down this way. That way the alarm trap and dispersal... Oh, wait, dispersal trap. Never mind. Maybe I actually blink out here? If I go to here... Dispersal trap is no longer envisioned and I'm one step away from a permanent teleport if things go wrong. I think I like that. Then, Potion of Magic, Ambrosia. Let's go Ambrosia. Cancel it. And get slouching, baby. Okay, Step from Time is still available. We're losing a little bit stat-wise, too, if we lose too much PD. That's potentially relevant. Teleport seems like a bigger risk than worth right now. It was very much like bottom of the barrel. I'm literally about to die. Step onto it. So I'm glad that it didn't get to that for sure, because I agree, it would not have been the best strategy in any way, shape, or form. But fortunately, we're able to ride this out and give me back my own faculties. Fantastic. So, okay, first time I've seen a Zot like this. Again, first section of Lung, no enemies. I think there were like 2 Orb Guardians, and then just nothing but killer clowns. 1 Storm Dragon, but we don't talk about them. But here we go. This is what it's all about. What wins? 1 big old Dragon Boy? Or 1 tiny little wisp of fire that's terrifying, don't get me wrong, but is tiny. Well, let's start with resistance. What are your evasion chances on me? I mean, I don't want you on the alarm trap regardless, so let's start here. I feel stupid. Gosh darn it. Not the best indication for the fight, but there we go. Dragon form is real solid against the Orb of Fire, at least. And what, no Orb of Fire count betting? Oh, that's a good idea for the future too. Again, I always talk about how I need to start bleeding people of their points, but then I have been a little slow to actually implement anything. Might need to change that. That's a good one. Orb of Fire betting. Make everyone deal with the same gambling that I so love. Ancient Text, thanks for the hydrate. Speaking of points, no, not nearly enough to actually make a dent, I think. So we've been streamed for a decent while, and I don't do anything with points because I am a lame individual, unfortunately. But okie dokie, Zot went way better than expected, if we're being honest with ourselves. I definitely cannot complain too much. Also, one of the higher turn counts I've ever seen, 144,000 turns. That's something we didn't really mention with with Worshipping Shay, is that I'm pretty sure it adjusts your Zot timer. Which is awesome, because otherwise it would be terrifying and you'd have to be counting your turns, much like a Meteorin does. It's definitely at least worth maybe bringing attention to a certain degree. Let's just hang out with our new friends out here. Fantastic. Where the heck did you come from? Oh, I guess one of them did hit the teleport trap, I guess. I thought we just murdered them in cold blood, but that makes a certain amount of sense, to say the least. Let's try that again. There we go. That's the ticket. And then we're pretty much ready to rumble here, hey? Finish you off, make sure that we are in tip-top shape rather, on my end of things. And then okie dokie, folks. Are we ready? We've lost a little bit of piety, but we still have lots of slouches available, even some Step from Times. I've never really used Step from Time on the orb run. I would assume that they can't still like sense the orb through the interstitial space that is created by our Lord and Savior Che. So that might be a solid thing for getting away from really bad tormentors. Are y'all ready, kids? Exactly. Well, here goes. So in this case, we're gonna do something a little bit different. I know it takes extra turns for me to step, so I'm gonna immediately pick up Orb. I'm gonna step onto Teleport Trap, and this is why we do it this way. Oh, holy moly, first of all, I need to go back to Dragon Form. Cool. Wait a second. What happened to my... What happened to my telly is the thing. Oh, I think they both popped, actually. So I'm curious if I actually landed somewhere safe and then got shot here. Oh, Purple Draconian? Maybe they did get one. I didn't think they had line of sight. Bolt of Dispelling Energy hit me and I felt strangely stable. Boo. Okay. Yeah, not great, Cass. Not great. So what can we do? We could get a few summoning scrolls out here to try and get some bodies. Fear's not going to do a heck of a lot for us. There is Fog Scroll, and there's something to be said for that for sure, Rubbery. Alternatively, I could throw some blinks at the issue. Blink to here. Hope that they don't land on a dispersal trap and ruin my entire plan. And then am I just stalling to try and get enough time to pop another telly, or do I want to try and make it back to this one? I mean, Purple Draconian could always ruin my life again, so there is that to account for. I think we'll use one. Hopefully it's not fully wasted. Then it's gonna be Fog from me. Okay. Well, here goes. Perfect. Now that is much better. Holy moly. Okay, so now we're in the thick of it. We have Blink as a spell. We do save it, yeah, if we need it. But we, of course, didn't have it. Didn't need the hydrate. I appreciate it anyway, Rubbery. Again, my office is real hot these days. I should probably be taking sips whenever I get the opportunity. But okie dokie, folks. Oh, this is kind of interesting. This is not the stairwell of choice, but it's also not far from where I want to be. So now that I've connected the paths, take me away, baby. And I want to stay in dragon form because I'm actually slightly faster, and so it's going to be less turns on the road here, as well as just overall slightly safer, which obviously I'm also a fan of. And so it continues, and I'm just hoping for a bit of luck here. The Cacodemon, there we go. You, friend, can just walk up to me. You're weak enough. Fantastic. Similar with you. Not too shabby. I was about to dig a hole, and then I realized that there's actually a door right there, so that's kind of unnecessary. Let's just keep it rolling here. Okay, getting wildly lucky so far. I hate to say it out loud. Definitely don't want to jinx anything. But you are saying there's a chance. An opportunity. That maybe, just maybe, things are not going horribly wrong. No shot am I dealing with you, my friend. Get the heck out of Dodge. That friend can die. They are tormentors, so I maybe wanted to be slightly more careful there, but of course it looks like the right decision in hindsight because we made it out in one piece, so there's that. And We are oh so close. There we have it, folks. Oh, me, oh my. That was a really fun character across the board. Definitely super strong, don't get me wrong, but I like that that was slightly offset by the difficulty we had in the resistance department. That kind of made it feel a bit more reasonable, a bit more fair, and was a super fun run for me personally. I hope that you all enjoyed it as much as I did. I would always highly recommend playing Nagas of Che, because there's nothing quite like them. They're another one of those really special case kind of characters. I did just notice we had exactly 5 potions of resistance left, so we could have actually opened that treasure trove at some point in our journey, but hey, I'm all fine with where we ended up here. Let's just go through and chug a few things. I was supposed to use potions of might for Zot 5. That was something that I said out loud in my head, but never put into practice. Whoops, didn't really use potions of brilliance either. Like, look at all these consumables we still had left over. It's wild stuff. But there we go, and let's finish it off with potion of ambrosia, and let's stumble our way out of here, shall we? Fantastic. Thank you, Chili Boop, for the wonderful ride, the fantastic journey. It was a good time. Yeah, and we're still using the mace. This was one of the first weapons we had in the entire run, and it never left our side. That's poetic, for sure, to say the least. There's something beautiful about that. It's a shame that the Robe of Apathy had to go, but I don't care too much about that. Oh, really lame joke, but we're gonna roll with it. Yeah, again, regardless, otherwise, we were looking pretty solid for consumables. Could have kept going, probably. This was a character that very well could have gone on to definitely 5 runes, potentially even beyond. I've never tried a extended run with Che. I don't know how I'd feel about that. It'd probably get kind of painful as you went along. But definitely let me know in general if you've experienced it yourself and if it is any good, because that could be something that I'm interested in the future. But for now, I'll gladly take that. That's going to be one of our lower leveled wins, I think. Killer Brimbar was only level 24 though. Huh. Brooke Van Helsing was super strong. Maybe. I'm kind of mixing up all my characters. Regardless though, I will take that. Chili Boop, you were a hero and a scholar, a champion amongst all noodles, and you shall live out your days in infamy after having saved the world from the clutches of Zot and their nefarious orb. And with that, we'll also be bringing an end, as my mouse is right over, Nagi, who's another Ice Elementalist of Che. I don't have a favorite here or anything. There's definitely no pattern to discern, but as I mentioned, this will bring us to the end of the stream. I had a heck of a time tonight. Very happy with how it all went. I hope you all enjoyed as well, of course. Huge appreciation for everybody who always makes an effort to come on down here, whether that's chatting alongside us, if you're lurking in the background on Twitch, or if you're watching this down the road through VODs, YouTube. Thank you to each and every one of you. I very much enjoy being able to do this, and it's only because of you that good old Chili Boop was able to make it through in one piece. It takes a village to raise a noodle. But of course, since it's the end, yes, you, Dr. Pirate, and I love you, random citizen. Oh, extra 10 bonus points for anyone who knows that reference, because that's one of my favorite lines. I don't know, that's one of my favorite movies in general, and I'll give everyone maybe 30 more seconds before I spoil it. But one of my favorite movies in general, and for whatever reason, that line out of all of them is what stands out. It's either that or you're a villain, all right, just not a super one. Oh yeah, what's the difference? Presentation isn't the other one that always sticks out to me. Bit of a longer one, not as good for the quick drop references. But of course, since we're at the end here, let's do a quick check to see who else is live on Twitch at the moment from our list. I see you're still in chat here, Brent. Unfortunately, that means that I can't just send a raid out to you. Do you start soon, though? I know occasionally we've been able to catch you. Unfortunately, on my end, we're ending at what would have been an early time back in the day, but has quite quickly become my regular anytime for Sunday. Turns out nobody on my list here is live at this time on a Sunday evening, unfortunately. So definitely let me know if you have any suggestions for where we can send everyone off to. But otherwise, I'll have to do the horrible disservice to each and every one of you of just forcing you to trickle out there on your own. You'd totally be live, except you're playing Gloomhaven. Fair enough. But usually are live at this time. That's all good. We'll get you next time, Brent. I'm always happy to have you around to raid too, because hey, I'm sending people to a good place. But for a suggestion, we can head off to Airy Buns. That sounds great to me. Thanks, Brent, for the shout out. We can definitely head on that way. So, I mean, hey, I don't know them personally, but if Brent is saying they're a good streamer, then I would definitely stick around to hang out, say hello, and have a good time over with Airbuns, because that's where we'll all be heading. But again, yeah, huge thanks to everyone. Also, time's up on the quiz, folks. Everyone hand in your papers. It's from Megamind. The movie is Megamind. And with that, we'll call an end to it here. Let's get the raid kicked off, started. Airbuns. Ooh, playing Cult of the Lamb. Unfortunately, that means I can't watch too much. I don't want to be spoiled, because if you weren't here earlier, on this upcoming Wednesday, and probably for the foreseeable future in terms of Wednesday streams, we're going to be playing some Cult of the Lamb. I'm so excited for it. It has taken all of my willpower not to play it in advance, but we're going to try and experience everything firsthand, at least for that first day. We'll see if I end up caving, because I just want to play it in the little bit of spare time I get between work and going to bed. But regardless, let's all get ready to head off, and I will see you either, as mentioned, this upcoming Wednesday for some Cult of the Lamb, or next Sunday when we're jumping back in here and we will be playing as Octopode, which I'm very, very excited for. Octopode should be a good time. Probably struggle a little bit. Octopode then failed. We're in it for a rough ride of just crossing our fingers and hoping we get statue form, but we'll make it work regardless. So definitely come on by and hang out once again, either Wednesday or Sunday. Code is best, indeed, Jazzy. I can second that. But again, huge thanks to everyone. Can't reiterate it enough. Can't go through it too many times. It just is the fact of the matter. But of course, regardless of all of that, I do hope that you're all having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you, and I definitely hope to see you again soon. I'll see you.